Good evening. I'm Jessica Moore. Crowds gathered in Damascus today celebrating the end of the Assad family's half-century iron rule. Jenna DeAngelis joins us in studio now with more on Assad's whereabouts. Jenna.
Jessica, state-run media outlets in Russia say President Bashar Al-Assad and his family were in Moscow and given asylum. CBS News cannot yet confirm Assad's whereabouts, who fled as rebel fighters swept across the country. The sound of gunfire and horns honking from Syrian rebels as they reached the outskirts of Damascus early Sunday. Crowds could be seen gathering in the capital to celebrate the fall of Bashar al-Assad's government. Syrian opposition fighters stormed the presidential palace, where pictures of Assad were destroyed. It's almost like a dream, an opposition fighter said. Assad, whose family's iron rule over Syria lasted 50 years, agreed to step down and fled the country, according to the Russian Foreign Ministry. Rebels have rapidly advanced across the country in recent days, taking control of major cities, a shift in a 14-year civil war. This is a historic moment that will distinguish between right and wrong, said the rebel leader Abu Muhammad al-Golani in a recorded video. Moaz Mustafa, executive director of the Syrian Emergency Task Force, spoke with Margaret Brennan on Face the Nation today.
This time around, Syria was liberated by its people for its people, and it's truly inspiring. And it's not just good reverberations for Syria, for the Middle East and Europe as well.
President Biden met with his national security team Sunday morning, then made his first public comments on the collapse of the Assad regime.
The fall of the regime is a fundamental act of justice. It's a moment of historic opportunity for the long-suffering people of Syria to build a better future for their proud country. It's also a moment of risk and uncertainty.
Biden is pledging to support the country and its neighbors against any threats. Central Command says the U.S. Air Force on Sunday conducted dozens of precision airstrikes targeting known ISIS camps and operatives in central Syria. And in response to the turmoil, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered the Israel Defense Forces to seize a Syrian buffer zone between the two nations. President-elect Donald Trump said the U.S. should stay out of the conflict in Syria, writing on social media, "This is not our fight." Jessica.
All right. Thanks, Jenna. And we will continue to monitor the latest updates on Syria's new rule and what it means for the situation in the Middle East on air and streaming on CBS News New York.